Tree! It's over. TKO victory, first round, Chris Arreola.
Friday night fights, you gotta like ringside action.
Oh, I love it. The sweat is getting on me right now.
Sends him somersaulting. Danger. It came, it struck, and it knocked him out. Oh, boy. He is down and down hard. Oh, what a shot! Spaghetti legs! Hello. Danny Williams with a crushing blow. Two massive thuds. The leather of the right hand and the back of the head. Big left hand. Ain't pretty no more.
Kiss in the cheek.
Big straight to the bell. Oh, was that brilliant? Was that absolutely brilliant? Better than advertised.
Welcome to Friday Night Fights Best Knockouts. I'm Joe Tessitore. The beauty of watching boxing is anticipating the unexpected. A knockout is often the ultimate unexpected. It's a time bomb waiting to explode in the middle of a chess match. Through the years, Friday Night Fights has been filled with these moments when one man's power, speed, skill breaks another man's will. Our first best knockout came in a fight between two recent titleists. Teddy Atlas and I had the call of Kendall Holt and Julio Diaz.
Holt has a very underappreciated jab. Underappreciated maybe by people in the business and by himself. It's straight, it's accurate, and it's hard. You can see Diaz looking for the right key to the door. He doesn't want to come in that front door and have, you know, somebody waiting for him, somebody who's not a pleasant house guest, so to speak, like a right hand. So he's trying to feint a little bit, trying to get the right time to come in there.
There's a lead right hand off the mark from Holt.
Diaz has to watch when he jabs to the body. Again, he tilts forward a little bit, reaches in. That's an opportunity for a right hand. See, that was smart of Diaz. He waited.
Oh, and a left hook. Left hook. Touchdown Diaz. He went down hard.
A lot of time left. It's an eternity.
It's over. Shaky legs ends it. Big shot from Kendall Holt. Here come the replays. Sit back and enjoy it. Watch the power surge.
Downstairs and upstairs, just like they write it up on the chalkboard, or they draw it up. Left hook downstairs, and he never saw the left hook upstairs. Watch again. Holt downstairs, upstairs, and you can see the eyes if you look at that replay. If you look at that replay, again, there's Brendan Jacobs, the running back, the manager, the running back of the New York Giants, and the manager of Kendall Holt. Watch again, watch the eyes of Diaz. Watch, the left hook comes downstairs. His eyes are downstairs, and he never judges to upstairs, and he never sees that left hook crash on his chin.
And how about the way Kendall Holt just walked to the neutral corner, seemingly knowing the fight was over.
Kendall Holt's knockout put him back in the mix among contenders, but for most boxers, fighting for big money and belts isn't realistic. They fight because that's what they do. It's who they are. And every so often, those undercard hopefuls get a chance to show their stuff. Such was the case when Jenks Trotter, an unknown 29-year-old with just 4 wins, took on Arturo Crespin. It's our next best KO.
Now, combination open up the second round from Arturo Crespin, who, by the way, has his sister Amanda working in his corner. She is a featherweight. Knockout. Oh, boy. He is down and down hard. The fight is over.
And he did it from the orthodox stance. He turned to orthodox out of the southpaw stance and scored the knockout with a straight right hand. I said in the first round, I liked that Trotter had some advantages. He had the longer arms. He looked like he was pretty good at letting his hands go at a distance, and he could go inside. There he did it at a distance. Trotter, what I liked in that first round, Joe, was that he could go inside and then he could go outside. Had pretty good long arms, good wingspan, and he knew how to use them. Here he is on the outside. He just beats Crespin to the mark. Crespin's loading up, and that's the danger to you young fighters. Don't load up. He's loading up with a big right hand. Guess what? A big right hand, a shorter, straighter one of Trotter's landed first. And again, watch how he turned to orthodox. First round, he was a southpaw. He's an orthodox fighter right now, and the straight right hand lands before the wide right hand of Crespin's can land. Both Crespin and Trotter in that second round, they turned from the orthodox stance to from the southpaw stance to the orthodox.
And Crespin is back up on his feet. A huge right hand from Jenks Trotter.
There are certain factors as to what makes a great knockout. As we saw with Trotter's big blast, how your opponent lands can be a defining factor. So much more to come on our Friday Night Fights Best KO show, including an upset of an unbeaten star in the making. That's next.
Right hand comes in, and the unbeaten Fernando Guerrero is through the ropes. Brewer has done it.
Welcome back to our Friday Night Fight Best Knockouts. I'm Joe Tessitore. There comes a point in the career of any young prospect when he's tested. Usually that test comes as a step up against a more experienced fighter. Fernando Guerrero was 21-0 with 16 knockouts when he faced the 40-year-old Grady Brewer. Teddy Atlas and I had the call from Austin, Texas.
Round number 4 here in Austin as Fernando Guerrero looks to keep some momentum here.
You know, I mentioned the last round, maybe 2 rounds ago, Guerrero not using his jab enough, using a little bit more early here, pressing behind it. You want to press, and that's what you want to do. Set the table and go eat with your power punch.
That's what he did. Put the right hand out there and then brought the left.
You know, you want to put bugs on the windshield of your opponent when you're coming forward. In other words, use that jab and blur the vision of your opponent. Put some bugs on the windshield. And that's what Guerrero's doing a little bit, pressing behind that southpaw jab.
And Brewer with an attack. A right hand comes in. A sweeping right hand. And the unbeaten Fernando Guerrero is through the ropes trying to beat the count.
6, 7, 8.
A lot of time left. Now let's not forget. I gave this stat earlier. I didn't know it was going to be used. Guerrero has come off the floor 3 times to win. He's
Can Brady Brewer do it at age 40? This would be a huge upset. He slips as he was on the attack. What a break for Guerrero.
Right now, Guerrero needs to tie up. He's looking to counter in between a little bit, but he needs to tie up a little bit.
That is a slip. He just falls forward, and the fight is over. That is it. As he falls forward, John Shorley says, I don't like the way you look. I've seen enough. Brewer has done it. The first loss in the career of Fernando Guerrero.
Texas is a big state. Big things happen. That was a big upset.
Can you believe that? Brady Brewer, who had a tune-up win in May after a 16-month layoff when he was TKO'd himself. After a 5-year period, Teddy, of injuries to his knee, injuries to his shoulder, on the shelf time and time again. At age 40, working out at his own gym in small-town Oklahoma, comes here and does this. Let's go back and look at that first exchange. The big right hand started it.
Well, the big right hand, and it was a big right hand, it was all right hands, and that was the hope for Brewer coming in here. Land the right hand with the southpaw, and the one that hurt him was behind the ear, and he just kept it going. No left hands, all right hands. One to the body, and again, he's already been hurt here, so you didn't see the most significant one, but now finishing all right hands, and then through the ropes. The first one that hurt him, though, was behind the ear. And then at the end, that right uppercut, a lot of people say he just fell. No, he didn't just fall. He got caught a right uppercut. And Brewer doing the right thing. Gives a little ground, lets him walk into a right uppercut. And then down goes Guerrero. That's the experience of Brewer. Instead of letting himself be tied up, he took a little step back. As Guerrero fell in, he threw the shot and got the result.
After the fight, Fernando Guerrero made that comment that he now knows what it means to be a fighter. When we come back, you'll have a sense of what it means to be laid out cold. Plenty more best KOs, including my choice as the greatest knockout in Friday Night Fight history. Stay with us.
Hello, Danny Williams with a crushing blow. Oh, Diaz is down and maybe out.
Welcome back to our Best Knockout show. Here's what we knew about Danny Williams before his first televised fight. He was an amateur star, now being trained by veteran cornerman Jack Lowe. When we asked Lowe to give us a scouting report on Danny, he said, if he catches you clean with a shot, he's going to knock you out. He's a very, very heavy-handed kid. Antonio Cervantes found that out the hard way.
Danny Williams is hoping that it is a good place to make his Metro St. Louis homecoming, as he's an 18-1 lightweight prospect who went away to Youngstown, Ohio, said it helped him change his ways, just simply being separated from some of the people back home. Got himself into trouble, went away, served time from 06 to 08, and now a promising prospect.
So Joe, before you start talking about his resume and how he wants to become champion, he got hit with a right hand, but it was only one shot. He got hit with a right hand, but he took it well and he responded well. But you know, this fight has to be a little bit more.
Hello. Boy, did he like that. And the fight is over. Steve Smoger wastes no time.
He put the jab behind it, then the right hand cashed in. It's over.
Antonio Cervantes is out on his back. Danny Williams with a crushing blow. Dr. Caldwell and Hart are taking this slow for Cervantes, step by step. They sit him up. As you can see, they're putting ice on the back of the head. I mean, it was a thud when his head hit the canvas. We're going to show you plenty of this, folks. Here it is, Danny Williams' spectacular KO. Bernard, how did he make it happen?
He see a faking jab? Like you said, it was a throwaway jab in the right hand. He got his opponent to look at the jab, and then he set him up to leverage the straight right hand. And he done that shot early in the fight. He did the same thing and hit him with a right hand. See, he just threw it out there. It's a throwaway jab, and then a right hand.
Here's in real speed. Listen to this. Wow, two massive thuds. First is the leather of the right hand of Danny Williams to the chin of Cervantes, and then the back of the head of the 33-year-old Cervantes hitting the ring. Steve Smoger wasted not 1 second waving off this fight.
While Danny Williams is hoping to work his way towards a title shot, some of our best action often comes from those who have been to the top before. David Diaz came into his fight with Hank Lundy as a proven veteran. He's a former lightweight belt holder. He's toppled Eric Morales. He's been up against Manny Pacquiao. And on Friday Night Fights in August 2011, he went toe-to-toe with hot prospect Hank Lundy. They traded blows throughout, with Diaz getting the best of Lundy in the 4th round. But in the end, youth was served. It was a thriller, with a world champ there to call it with me. Andre Ward joined me for David Diaz and hammering Hank Lundy.
Diaz is down and maybe out. It is over. A 6th round knockout by hammering Hank Lundy. And he brought the hammer every which way. Just an all-action war comes to an end with a thud.
With the blood in Diaz's eyes, blurring his vision just a tad, and Lundy just lands a perfect shot right on the chin. And we talked about this earlier about two left-handers and how the straight left is right down the pipe. It's an easy shot for Lundy to land, especially when a guy has blood in his eyes. And then out goes Diaz.
In Ultra Mo, watch the left hand. Look at that blood splatter. And the face just caved in on the former champ. Real time. What a blast. And what a fight. Hammering Hank Lundy with an emphatic statement, a knockout victory over David Diaz.
Probably not an exaggeration to say that we have shown thousands of knockdowns and hundreds of knockouts on ESPN Boxing through the years. When we come back, it's the one I would tell you is the best of them all. Stay with us for more Friday Night Fights Best KO Show.
Dingling man ringing it up. Wodo like a rag doll around the ring. Oh, almost down on his feet. How is he standing up?
Welcome back to the Friday Night Fights Best Knockout Show. Hard to say just what makes a perfect knockout. You got power and precision, those are key, as is speed and impact, but there's also something about the intense thud, the unexpected fury, the pure viper-like strike, and especially the crumbling of the victim. To me, one knockout we broadcast had it all. It came in 2007 at the end of a back-and-forth battle between Darnell the Dingling Man Wilson and Emmanuel Nwodo.
Teddy's scorecard now all even after the second 10-8 round by Wilson. Boy, has this fight had ebbs and flows, a roller coaster ride. Wilson up, Wodo down, then Wodo comes up in the middle. And then all of a sudden, just when Teddy said, remember he has the eraser, and his corner was telling him we could stop this fight, all your dreams could go away, he brought out that eraser.
And the eraser, I don't know what hand your teacher used, but this teacher, Mr. Wilson, uses the right hand.
There it is off the mark that time. Can Wodo stay away from it? How do the judges see it?
You know, Joe, we say it all the time. Half of the equation is to have the power.
Oh, he's hurt again.
Half is to have the opportunity. And Wilson is
hurt badly.
And he's got the opportunity because he is in close, using those short arms.
Being chased down. Ding-a-ling man ringing it up. Wodo like a rag doll around the ring. Oh, almost out on his feet. How is he standing up? Look at this. A right hand from Wilson. David Fields giving a look. His balance is horrible.
This is where Fields must look in the corner. A Wodo must be looking. That is part of their job.
Wodo, feet crossed. Oh, a left hook like you cannot believe. Oh, my. Oh, my. This fight is over.
No need for words.
Rolling to his feet is the victor. Darnell Wilson. What a fight. What a fight. Early in the round, Teddy, let's pick it up.
The right hand is what did the damage earlier. And you could see he's allowed to get close. The right hand starts the damage. A left hook continues Wodo flying around the ring, showing great heart, hurt, but trying to stay on his feet. Here is the end. A missed right hand, but not a missed left hook. To our young fighters out there, the value of following up on a miss. The old timers would say finish with the left hook. Wilson finished with a left hook.
Listen to this. The impact. As much power as a 200-pound man can generate, and the destructive result, his legs buckled underneath the weight of his body. Here's real time. Listen again. It is in the clubhouse as knockout of the year, leading the way by far. Time and time again, some of the most exciting fights you've seen in this division have come from this man.
Darnell Wilson's left hook would land him many honors for knockout of the year. Here we are years later, and in my mind, it hasn't been topped. Hope you enjoyed our best knockouts from Friday Night Fights. I'm Joe Tessitore. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.